everyone. Welcome back to Make Sense of Math. In today's lesson, we will be talking about the area of a circle, the formula for the area of a circle, and how that relates to the circumference of a circle. I'm going to be working with this circle here on my whiteboard. If you want to pause this video and actually go make a circle out of paper and cut it up how I tell you to cut it up, it will help you make sense of the area of a circle a little bit better than just watching. So let's start with this circle. I'm going to divide this up into 8 equal sections, and I'm doing this by hand, so bear with me. Now imagine cutting this up. Now if you're actually using a paper circle, go ahead and cut it up into 8 equal like pie pieces, and we're going to line them up in an alternating pattern. So we're going to start with one pointing up and then the next one lying next to it, but we'll have it pointing down, and we'll continue that pattern until we've used all 8 sections. So there's 5, 6, 7, 8. Now my plan is to determine the area of this shape that I've created, and once I determine that, I will know it is the same as the area of this circle because I've used the same pieces to create it. So we're going to find the area of this shape. Now if you look at this, you can notice that it looks like a parallelogram, almost a parallelogram, because you know parallelograms have straight sides. If I had done an infinite amount of pieces and laying them up, they would be straight. Or if you can imagine like these as a string and I just stretch it out, then they'll be straight. So this will still work. We're going to find the area of this parallelogram. And you know, to find the area of a parallelogram, I need to find the length of the base and multiply that by the perpendicular height of the parallelogram. So let's first look at the length of this base. I'm going to go ahead and outline this base right here. And look at that and think, okay, how does this length compared to this circle? And if I outline the same 4 sections here on this circle, and we'll notice how do they connect. So you may notice that these 4 sections are half of the circumference of the circle. Circumference of a circle, you should know, is 2 times the radius of the circle times pi, right? So this isn't the entire circumference, it's just a half of it. So the length of this base is going to be 2 times the radius times pi, and we're going to divide that by 2 since it's just half of it. Now we need to figure out, okay, what's the perpendicular height of this parallelogram? Well, let's go ahead and show that here on the parallelogram. Again, how does this perpendicular height relate to the circle? So if I outline the same section, we can notice that the perpendicular height of this is the radius of the circle. So the height is going to be the radius. Now if we go ahead and multiply these together, so area is going to be the length of the base, which is 2 times the radius times pi, divided by 2, and multiply that by the height, which is the radius, we have the area of the parallelogram, which is the same as the area of the circle. I'm going to go ahead and simplify it a little bit. So these will cancel out. So it's going to be pi times the radius, which is pi times the radius squared. So there we have just shown the formula for the area of a circle and how it relates to the circumference of a circle. Hope this helps you out today. Thank you for joining me today on Make Sense of Math. If you're looking for some resources for a circle area, I'll go ahead and link some below. See you next time.